medications for schizophrenia and various prohibited substances. Forgotten without any repair, the nightstand. Louis, with a degree in psychology, used his house as a clinic. He lived with his wife and his 2 children. A drastic change in their lives led to the abandonment of the house as the family returned to their home country, Mexico. We enter without knowing their secrets, and we will leave knowing many of them. This exploration was recorded 3 years ago. I hadn't found the time to publish it until now. Well guys, let's start with what would be the reception area. And this here was the reception, since they entered through here. And they entered part of the clinic. Now I'm going to show you a little card. He was a doctor in psychiatry. Latin American Institute, what we know. He graduated in Mexico, this doctor. And the printer. It's pretty good, huh? Strange that they haven't taken it yet. Look, here we have. To make our own prescriptions, we also have stamps, so we could make medical prescriptions if we wanted to. Right now, we have the stamps and the sheets. Here it is. Even the doctor's photo, licensed in psychology. In Mexico. Well, we're going to be leaving. From the reception, and we think this would be the waiting room. For the customers. Let's start here looking at all the
details there are.
And here we already have some injectables. A Mont Blanc, these are pens. It's the case. Gloves. Anything weirder? Have you welded a metal bar to the knife? Look at this display case. Let's see if it were open. Yes, all the cups in their place. Look at all the movies he had here. But we haven't found the television, and there's no place to put the television here. There's no empty space to put it on this entire piece of furniture. I understand it would go there, but they've put shelves, so I don't know. Beaver, snake, salmon, owl, falcon. Deer, bear, brown, wolf. How strange. Mini Buddhas. This is a camera. One of the old ones, the ones with film. Let's see if we can get it out. One, Olympus. Here we have another one. This one is disposable. Okay. Look at that bottle. It's quite a mess. Truth be told, someone broke in. It's quite obvious. But well, there are still many details left, like this painting. Jesus healing a child. It says there. I don't know if you'll read it. We'll go to the kitchen this way, but this furniture partially obstructs the door, so we'll use another entrance. Look at the main entrance. This would be the main entrance to the house, and it smells pretty bad here, since right there is a dead pigeon and it smells pretty bad. Okay. I'll show you a bit of this, but we'll be back. We're going to see the whole bottom part, and we'll go up last. Where the doctor had the room, which is pretty cool, and this is the kitchen. And as you can see, they have the robes here. Because I imagine he wasn't the only one working, since he had like 3 or 4 rooms. I imagine he would have someone working with him to help manage the patients. Yes, because this gown is huge, this one is quite big, I don't know if it's an extra large. And this one here is a S. Notice that almost everything remained. All the plates, all the glasses. And it must be said that he also lived with his family. Although there are no photos that we could see from here with the family, but he lived with what we believe is his daughter and his wife. That's what we've been able to infer. From seeing everything in the house that you'll see now. The drawers? All the spices. They had all the spices stored here. Chopsticks and a lot. I mean, they ate with chopsticks because they have a lot. Look, something very curious. I'd never seen it before. It's a wireless charger, an external battery that we have now, but for older mobiles. Quite curious, and a normal battery was added. Look at what we have here. I don't exactly know what it's called, but it's for looking at your ears. We've all seen one at some point. And here we have more things. It's quite complete, only missing a device from here. And here we have another phone case, but it's empty. Some little glasses, and look how curious. A deck of tarot cards, even though it's empty. Very messy. Let's look down here. Let's see.
Oh, what is that?
Really? What is it? I hadn't seen that before. Wait, let's see what it is. Because it looks bad? Ah, okay. They are banderillas. We're going to close here. They looked like rats to me, honestly. Look, everything that's here. And this cupboard, if I'm not mistaken, is the one that's full of medicines. And some tubes that have like needles. I don't want to touch it, but there are like needles there. And this? What is it? Injectable solution in preloaded syringes, sodium bemiparin. I'm not quite sure what it would be used for, but they're loaded and ready to use. This is what they had.
Injectables.
Look at all the medications they had. Procaine.
Akineton. Buscopan.
Burbazon. On the right hand, we have aripiprazole, a medication used to treat certain mental disorders, such as schizophrenia and bipolar disorder, among others. At the end of the video, we can see how one of these boxes is on the nightstand, next to a diazepam and some prohibited substances. The frequency. Okay. We're going to start leaving the kitchen. It's an arch. Yamaha. But the arch is not there, only the string is. Wax and strings. What a blast. It's a shame the arch isn't there. What a shame. Let's go to the pantry, which is over here, so we can see some expiration dates. It seems like they were going to take things and they didn't. They didn't end up taking them. This was in 2017. I don't know if you see it. Let's see. I don't know if it will look good. (2017) and this 2015. More medications. Notice that here they had a taka-taka and a cane. Look at the mirror that they would have, I imagine, hung on this wall. Here they have clothes. A wardrobe. And we go to this bathroom, which is adapted for the disabled. The whole place is quite well preserved. We're going to enter the first consultation, which is this one here. Everything is quite a mess, as you can see here. They still have medications. Syring is kaloa. And here, more syringes. Paperwork. To check the tension, the blood pressure is okay, and this one here. Now we have another consultation here, but let's first look at these two rooms and then go to the second consultation. Look at this room.
Oh, it has the computer and everything.
Incredible that still has all this. Another tension measuring device.
A balloon.
This seems like it was the room of the little girl. She would also have a teenage brother from what we've been able to see. Look at all the toys they have here. And some roller skates. Here is an iPhone box. Obviously it's not inside. We've already checked. This is the other brother's room, who would be a teenager, because if you notice, here it has been put. He even put a lock on it so that no one could enter his room. Notice that he had a bunch of board games like these. That below has many more. Look what he did with a can, combining. And everywhere there are syringes and stuff like that. Thankfully, I didn't fully put my hand in. There are needles around there. Well, and there we have the closet of this room.
And now?
We're going to the next consultation, which is over here. After this, we go upstairs. Look at this.
Promise, oath of the sick.
Look here what we have. So listen to the rhythm of the heart. Okay.
How curious.
Let's open a drawer. That is the one you like. But it's not a big deal. So let's go to the top part. Here there is to put.
What?
God bless this water. If you realize that they used it, they filled it with water. Take a look at the paintings that there are hanging here. God, what a lamp.
Huh?
There's nothing. It weighs a ton. This figure? Tarot cards. Did he also cast
The tarot? Is it strange?
Do you focus on the figures of the little characters?
How cool.
I'd use this as an office. The secrets of the Inquisition. The demonic magic.
How curious.
Notice that there are some typewriters here. They are quite compact, they are small. Especially this one. I think these are the typical ones that were put in, that were carried in a briefcase. And notice here we are going to find some photos. I think this is the same one as before.
National Autonomous University of Mexico. Are we going to open any drawer?
Oh, games. A bunch of games. The Pro 4, oh my, the Pro 6 for PlayStation Portable. Great cars for the PlayStation Portable. They are not inside. The PlayStation Portable Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King. This one is inside. It's Pro 6 for Play 2. There are many games available. Interesting. It's a comic? No, I thought it was a comic, okay? Let's start leaving this room. There's not much more to see here. Let's go to the master bedroom. Look. It's quite different from the rest of the house, right? I think it changes quite a bit. To the rest of the house. Notice how comfortable it was here. This room is pretty cool. The rosary is missing the glass, okay? Ten money, your money. You see the lamp? It's really cool. There are some rotten gloves. He smokes cigars, huh? Aripiprazole. He could self-medicate if he was a doctor. And a Bible? Check out this awesome box. You're going to freak out a bit with what's in here. Look, for marzipan. And this, and this, since... And this, my goodness, who knows what it is? My goodness. Almost fell. The little box. Look, what we have here is a... I don't know what the text says, as it's in a foreign language that I can't identify. From 71 to 72? And it's like a football. We're going to end up in the bathroom of the house. I show you a little bit around here. All the suits I had. I guess this part would be the woman's.
Because there are handbags?
But she didn't leave any clothes. And look at the bathroom.
It's huge. The bathtub.
The towels are still hanging there. That's all for now, everyone. In today's video, I hope you liked it. If so, give it a like and see you in the next one.
Until next time. Thank you.